Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. So, I've decided I don't really want to run the incubator. I had good success with it last year, but what I did was I moved the Easter eggers, the 3 gray and the 3 black ones, back over here in the first pen with the white knight there. And that's 15 hens in here with him. That's a lot, but I moved them in here and I left the one Rhode Island Red that kept being broody in Sue's pen, and I left this one barnyard mix in here with Sue. What I did was I got some extra straw and I put plenty in the middle. Since there's 3 boxes in that rollaway nesting box, I put plenty of straw in the middle so that the eggs would stay up there if they used the middle box. And I left just enough straw under the rollaway part to stop the eggs from bouncing and breaking when they rolled down, if that happened, in the other 2 boxes. So I'm hoping little Miss Hen there that wants to set, or even the barnyard mix, will lay some eggs in there and start setting on them. And then I'm going to put about a dozen eggs up under her in that middle box and let her set and hatch her own. And when she gets done, I may change her out for a different hen and let her. Now that's after she raises her babies. So you're talking 2 months before they're big enough to where they can, do otherwise. But once she's done and those eggs have hatched, bring another hen in and see if she'll get broody and want to set and incubate some more that way. And that way I don't have to do anything but make sure they've got food and water. And with only 3 or 4 chickens in here, that feeder will last them pretty much a week. So just a quick little video to see if she was so broody in the last pen. Maybe she'll get broody in here without any other hen pressure other than this one. And this little hen here is sweet. I don't pick her up, but she comes right up to my feet and stays there. I could probably pick her up and she wouldn't raise too much sand. So I just haven't done it. But she is a very sweet hen. She follows me around. When I was collecting eggs earlier and I went in this pen and went and do it, she walked right in there with me with all the other hens and followed me in, got the eggs, and I left her in there for about an hour. And then she was walking back and forth at the gate, so I went in there and opened the gate and let her back in over here. This little hen here is just as sweet as she can be. You see, she's literally 4 feet from me right now. She'll stand right at my shoes. So, she's kind of like Sue. She's just a sweet little chicken. The rest of them are crazy and dumb, but this one seems to be all right here. See, I moved and she's moving with me. But either way, we're going to see if I can get a hen to get broody, and I'll collect some of the eggs and put in there. I'm getting about 2 dozen a day now. If I can get one of them broody and wants to set on some eggs, I'm going to get them in that middle nesting box where there's plenty of straw, and they can sit in there and incubate, hatch their own eggs and some from the other chickens. I'm not going to incubate Easter eggers, just for the simple fact that they don't lay as good as the black sex links or the Rhode Island Reds. And that's what I want them for. And both of the breeds I have, black sex link and Rhode Island Reds, can also be used for meat birds. So they don't get as fat as the others and all that stuff, but you can process them, and that's what I do when it's time. So just a quick video. Hopefully I'll get one of them broody in the next few days to a week, whatever it takes, until I get one that's broody, and I'm gonna put her in there and set her on some eggs and see if she'll stay there. And with only a couple other hens, or one other hen in here with them, it's not going to be hard to keep from having multiple new eggs laid in there with the old eggs. I'll take a pencil and I'll mark the eggs really well so I can tell which ones I'm incubating or letting her incubate, and which ones, if there's another egg laid, it should be taken out. And I'll check them daily just like any other time. But anyway, just an idea, guys. Just because you got a rollaway nesting box does not mean you can't let them use it to incubate eggs. You just have to come up with a way to keep them from rolling away. And in my case, putting straw in there to where the eggs will stay so that they can get in there and set on them. So, just an idea. I appreciate y'all watching. Remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.